They're jealous. They're envious. Insecure. They're threatened. The idea is still coming up. You know that they don't like you. You know they're jealous and envious of who you are. Who are you? Huh?
Hey, if you won't give it to me, I'ma take it. Take it. If you won't give it to me, I'ma take it. Take it. If you won't give it to me, I'ma take it. But if they never told you that the world wasn't round, would you flip it over? You playing poker with the joker, boy, let's keep it kosher. Yeah. If you won't give it to me, I'ma take it.
And good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Bentonville Tiger pregame show. We're here in Rogers, Arkansas at Gates Stadium, where your Bentonville Tigers are getting set to take on the Rogers Heritage War Eagles in Week 2 of 7A West Conference play. Hello again, everyone. I'm John McElroy, and I'm joined here in Rogers at Gates Stadium here with my good friend, my colleague, Donnie Payne, and we are excited to bring you all of tonight's action between the Tigers and the War Eagles. Well, the Tigers coming into tonight's game, a perfect 5-0 on the season, but more importantly, 2-0 in the 7A West, coming off a big 35-7 victory last week over the Fort Smith Southside Mavericks. The Tigers under the direction of head coach Jody Grant. Jody Grant in his 6th year at Bentonville, an overall record of 53-13, and looking to pick up win number 6 tonight here in Rogers. The Heritage War Eagles, under the direction of Steve Hookfin, the Heritage War Eagles, 1-4 on the season, 0-4 in 7A West Conference play. Coach Hookfin, in his 2nd season here with the War Eagles, of course, he came from Arkadelphia just a couple of years ago, has an overall record of 100 wins against 63 losses. But so far, 0-10 last season, 1-4 this season, so trying to turn this program around, and it's going to be tough tonight against a very, very good Bentonville Tiger football team. Well, I want to welcome in my friend, my colleague, Donnie Payne. And, Donnie, good to be with you another week. Of course, last week we were down in the River Valley as the Tigers took on the Mavericks of Fort Smith Southside. And kind of an interesting game initially is the way it shaped up, but the Tigers kind of won going away.
John started out very slow. Southside actually took a lead 7-0. And Bentonville would answer towards the end of the first quarter with Josh Ficklin's first touchdown, 7-7 at the end of the first quarter, and it looked like we were going to have a game. And then the Bentonville came to life, John, and ran off 21 points in the second quarter, took the opening kickoff of the third quarter, drove it down the field in a long sustained drive and made it 35-7. And from there on out, just Southside mainly just kept the ball on the ground. They kept the clock running, just trying to get the game out, get the game over, and Bentonville took home a 35-7 win.
Yeah, when I looked at it, Donnie, a 35-7 win, and of course the Tigers defensively, another outstanding performance. And the offense, while I thought maybe a little slow to get started there in the first quarter, really turned on the Jets, as particularly in the second quarter as things got going. But, the Tigers ended up with, looking at the stats, over 400 yards, 428 yards of total offense, led by number 12, Cooper Smith, had a career night last week. 9 catches for 140 yards, 2 touchdowns, averaging 15.6 yards a catch. Tell you what, that was important last week, as we saw Chaz Nimrod initially, but Chaz left the game early, and boy, Cooper Smith really took over the ball game.
And John, Cooper, he stepped up and took over when Chaz was injured and put up a career performance. Ended up was one of the players of the week, the Farm Bureau Player of the Week for Bentonville. Was up for the vote for the state Player of the Week. I'm not sure how the vote turned out. I didn't see, but I know he was in one of the finalists for the state Player of the Week for that performance. And once again, John, you were talking about all the yardage, but I think the one thing, we had 8 holding calls, so we've had 400-something yards of offense. That was with 80 yards of penalties on just the holding calls. And we were kind of laughing. You know, we go games where we could play a whole year and not have 8 holding calls in an entire season. We had 8 in one game.
Yeah, there certainly was a lot of laundry on the field last week, but I want to go back to that offense a little bit. You know, talked about Cooper Smith and the career night that he had, but Donnie, another young man that is really having a great season. I think he's kind of flying in under the radar, Andrew Edwards. I mean, you look at what this young man has done, a 68% completion percentage on the year. He broke the 1,000-yard passing barrier last week in Week 5. He's thrown for 1,012 yards now, 11 touchdowns to only 1 interception. And, you know, last week, Donnie, 20 of 27 passing, 78%, 254 yards, 2 touchdowns. I'll tell you what, number 7's getting it done.
And, John, he is stepping up big time this year. You know, he waited his turn. He was the backup last year to Ben Pankow, but Andrew Edwards has taken over the team this year. It's his team. And, you know, we were talking about it. We knew last year he was more of a running quarterback when he came in. But, yeah, his throwing the ball, 68% completion on the year, only 1 interception. That's the big deal, John. He's taking care of that football.
Yes, absolutely. And one more mention we ought to give on the offensive side of the football. Another big night for Josh Ficklin, the young sophomore running back. I believe 18 carries for 100 yards last week. So I think that is his 3rd 100-yard game in 5 games, Donnie, as a sophomore. And, you know, we'll talk about tonight's matchup here in just a moment. But I look for another big night out of the sophomore running back.
And, John, we're talking about it coming in. What do we want to see for this game? I mean, we were talking about it. Bentonville's obviously heavily favored in this game. What do we want to see? We talked about we need to – it looks like the 3rd quarter we finally get the running game going. I'd like to see the running game get started from the very beginning tonight. And it kind of like it takes the offensive line just a while to get warmed up and going. I'd like to see, and I'm sure we'll see it come out and get the run established early because, I mean, as well as Andrew's throwing the ball, if we can have a really good running game right off the bat, he'll be even that much better when the play action game.
Absolutely. Well, Donnie, we'll go to the defensive side of the ball, and, of course, as we already said, a dominating performance last week. But another big week by Zane Ochoa, his 2nd defensive touchdown in 2 weeks. He's now averaging 1 defensive touchdown in conference play per game. Last week it was a scoop and score. 2 weeks ago it was a scoop and score against Harbor, and last week gets the pick 6. So Ochoa having just an outstanding season. And, you know, he's flanked, of course, by Keegan Steinspring, Cole Joyce, and a whole host of characters. Johnny Anderson having a big year. And we're seeing great things out of Colby Crawford. We could just go on and on. But, boy, this defense just seems like they get better every week.
And, John, they're forcing turnovers.
There you go.
Last week, 2 interceptions, I believe. Zane's pick 6. The week before against Harbor, Zane had the scoop and score on the fumble, and Cole Joyce had an interception return for a touchdown. So we got if you get 2 defensive scores in a game, you're going to win that game.
That's
so,
right.
You know, the defense putting points on the board. I'd kind of like to see a streak. A few years ago, it was Alabama had the streak where they scored. They had like 20-something games in a row where they had a non-offensive touchdown.
Well, let's go ahead and take a break, Donnie. When we return, we're about 5 minutes from kickoff, so we'll talk more about tonight's matchup between the Tigers and the War Eagles. But we're going to take a commercial break. You're watching the Bentonville Tiger pregame show here on the Bentonville Sports Network.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you.
Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car. It's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
All right, we're back here in Rogers at Gates Stadium, and the captains are meeting at midfield for the coin toss. So that's number 58 for Bentonville, Jackson Kaler. And for the War Eagles is number 10, that is Josh Ezel. Well, the referee is about to reveal who won the coin toss here. Looks like Heritage has won the coin toss, and they have chosen to defer their option to the second half. So that means the Bentonville Tigers will be on offense to start the ball game. Well, Donnie, a couple of minutes here from kickoff. The team's getting ready to come on the field for this one, week 2 of 7A West Conference play. As you said earlier, the Bentonville Tigers obviously coming to this game heavily favored. But, you know, beyond maybe the disparity in the matchup here, what do you think the Bentonville Tigers really need to do tonight?
Well, we talked about it, John. I think the coaching staff would like to see the run game get started early. We've been able to run the ball, but it seems like it doesn't really – the holes don't really start opening up until late second quarter or after halftime. Get that running game going early. And you got to clean up the game. We had way too many penalties last week. And we were laughing whether you could call hold probably on every play, and we got called 8 times for holding last week. So – the coaches want to clean that up. Defensively, the defense just needs to keep doing what they're doing. But, offensively, I'd like to see probably the running game get started a little early, a little quicker, and clean up the penalties and take care of that football, John.
Absolutely. Well, the Bentonville Tigers have made their way onto the field, and they'll put their kick return team back to start the game. War Eagles won the toss, deferred their option to the second half. Still awaiting the War Eagles to take the field. Friday night, kind of a warm night here in October. Not too bad. Temperature at kickoff about 78 degrees. Little breeze coming out of the south, but should be another great night for Friday night football. Hey, I want to say a big thanks to our presenting sponsors this year, Bob Morey's Auto Body and Foster Roofing. Tell you what, Donnie, 2 businesses that contribute a lot to Bentonville athletics, the Bentonville community at large, and we are so proud to have them this year as the presenting sponsors of Bentonville Tiger football. The Heritage War Eagles have made their way onto the field. The clock shows 44 seconds. Teams getting their last instructions, and we are almost set for kickoff of tonight's football game. Crowd still filing in. Of course, limited capacity tonight due to the COVID protocols, but sold all of the tickets for the Bentonville side, and looks like the Heritage War Eagle side is filling up here, so should be a great crowd for tonight's ball game.
See, we got number 1, Josh Ficklin, number 2, Colby Crawford, number 32, JT Tomesco back to receive the kickoff, John.
It'll be Brandon Baxley, number 39, to kick it away for the War Eagles. Kick is in the air, and
it's going to be Colby.
Colby Crawford's going to take it at about his own 5-yard line. Colby Crawford has a little hole out across the 25, still on his feet. He's going to push his way up to close to the 30-yard line, and that's where it's going to be 1st and 10 now for the Tigers. Well, 1st and 10 Bentonville. They'll start from their own 30. Looks like Heritage going to come out in a 4-man defensive front. Andrew Edwards will be your signal caller for the Bentonville Tigers. He's going to have number 1, Josh Ficklin, behind him in the backfield. Edwards puts a man in motion. And already flags on the field.
Offsides on Heritage.
Well, I'll tell you what, Andrew Edwards, they come up and kind of do the clap and drew a Heritage War Eagle offside, so it's going to make it 1st and 5 now. Man in motion. Pitch goes to Cade Foster over the right side. Foster across the 40. Foster gets across the 45. Makes his way out to about the 49-yard line. So good pickup on the first play of the ball game for the Bentonville Tigers.
Well, John, that was a little wrinkle. We haven't seen that play yet this year. Bentonville's going no huddle. Going to go put some tempo.
2 receivers split to the left. Single receiver into the boundary. And once again, the War Eagles jump into the neutral zone. That time it was number 58, Tony Arana. Get a little anxious there. And he's coming over to the sidelines and having a little conversation with Coach there. So, again, 1st and 5 for the Tigers. Edwards takes a snap. He's going to roll to his left. Option play. He pitches it late. That is
it's Josh Ficklin.
And
he just ran over a Heritage player, John.
Holy cow. Josh Ficklin all the way inside the 15. Wow, what a start for the Bentonville offense.
We talked about getting the running game, John. Their first 2 plays were big runs.
Boy, Edwards held on to that thing until the very last second before he pitched it to Ficklin. This side you're going to have trips left. Foster, Smith, Tomesco. Ficklin in the backfield. Throw goes to Cooper Smith. Smith inside the 10, inside the 5. Smith hits the pylon at the end zone, but a flag is thrown at the 11-yard line.
John, we're going to have a block below the waist. You can't go downfield and throw a low block. And one of the receivers went down and dove into the feet of the defender. It's going to be a low block.
Well, that's unfortunate because, well, we talked about that in the pregame, Donnie. So the first holding call on the Bentonville Tigers. Flag was thrown at the 11. That should back them up to the 21-yard line. So that's going to make it 1st and looks to be about 19.
Another big reception by Cooper Smith brought off the board.
And
another 5 yards.
That's the 3rd offsides by the War Eagles. They're jumping on that clap. They're just coming across the line of scrimmage on that clap. And, Donnie, I'm wondering if that's maybe their go signal on their offense to snap it on the clap. So that makes it 1st and 12. Give goes to Ficklin. Ficklin trying to find some running room. Cuts it back to the left. Bulls his way to just inside the 11-yard line. Ball's going to be spotted just short of the 10.
Another nice run there, though, John.
So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 6. Twin receivers to the right side. Ficklin behind Edwards. Give goes to Ficklin. Ficklin inside the 5. Still on his feet. Touchdown Bentonville. Josh Ficklin on an 11-yard touchdown run, and Bentonville goes up 6-0.
John, he is running exceptionally hard tonight. He's just running people over tonight. One person is not going to bring him down.
So it's going to be Logan Turner on to attempt the point after. Cade Foster to hold. As Turner gets set. Kick is up. And it is good. And with 10 minutes, 15 seconds left to go, first quarter play, Bentonville leads 7-0. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Tiger Football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you.
Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car, it's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
Back here in Rogers, where the Bentonville Tigers have taken a quick 7-0 lead with 1:45 elapsed in the first quarter. John McElroy, Donnie Payne, excited to bring you all of tonight's action.
Now, John, Heritage watched the film from last week's game. They had everybody up for when Bentonville did that little fake run-up like they were onside kick it and had it covered.
Logan Thomason kicks it away. It's going to be taking at the 8-yard line. Return man out across the 20. He's going to get it up to about the 19-yard line. On the return there, that was Stephen March, number 7. So the War Eagles will put it in play, 1st and 10 on the, well, they're going to call it the 24-yard line. I'm sorry. I had the yard marker mixed up there. So 1st and 10 at the 24. Your Heritage quarterback, that's going to be number 12, Carter Hensley. Hensley takes a snap.
I did not see the running back, but he is stopped immediately.
I think that's number 27, Chris Nkeo. Nkeo stopped for no gain on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10. I'm sorry, that was number 14, Cooper Bowman on the carry. So 14, Bowman, running back in the backfield. He'll line up just to the left, number 12, Carter Hensley. Hensley takes a snap. Give once again goes to Bowman. Bowman crosses the 25. He's going to meet a host of Tigers out at about the 22-yard line, and that's going to bring up 3rd down for the War Eagles.
Not a lot of running room in the middle of the field for Heritage on these first 2 plays.
This time the War Eagles will split 2 receivers out to the left. Bowman, running back, next to Hensley in the backfield. Hensley throws out to his left, complete at the 32, and passes complete to number 2. That is Jeb Brown.
John Zane Ochoa just missed another interception on that one.
So the War Eagles are going to have it at their own 41-yard line. That'll bring up another 1st and 10 for Heritage. Eight minutes, 56 seconds left to go. First quarter play. Bentonville on top 7-0. Hensley takes a snap. Give goes to Bowman up the middle. Bowman's got a couple of yards, still on his feet. And Cooper Bowman is going to get yardage out to about the 44-yard line. Flags on the play.
Referee threw that one, John.
And we're going to get a holding call on Heritage. Flag was thrown at the 43. So that's going to back the War Eagles up. It'll still be 1st down, but it'll negate a 4-yard pickup for Cooper Bowman. Carter Hensley, the signal caller for the War Eagles, sophomore. He's going to split 2 receivers out to the right.
You got Cooper Bowman in the backfield with him.
Bowman takes the give, trying to find room around the right side. Bowman is going to get hit at about the 34-yard line.
It's Keegan Steinspring.
Keegan Steinspring tackling Bowman. And that is going to bring up 3rd down now. And call it about 18, 3rd and 18. Trip receivers now this time. Hensley takes a snap, looking to his left, fires complete out to Jeb Brown. Brown catches at the 40, falls forward to about the 42, but that is going to be well short of the 1st down.
Well, John, Heritage looks like they might go ahead and go for it here.
It'll bring up 3rd and 10. Is it 3rd down?
3rd down.
Sorry, I thought that was 4th down.
I'm sorry. It is no. It should be 4th down. I think everything's wrong.
Hensley now dropping back, now rolling out to his left. He's going to fire deep, and that one is going to be intercepted.
Number 81.
Number 81 for Bentonville. That is Ty Riley with the interception. Well, I'll tell you what, Ty Riley did a great job, Donnie, as he came over from his safety position to give safety help there and made a play on the ball and came down with a big interception.
And John did it without making any contact with the receiver.
Textbook right there.
So
after initial first down there by the War Eagles, Bentonville defense shuts them down and gets their first turnover on the evening. So 1st and 10 Bentonville. Edwards looking to his left. He throws incomplete. Pass well over the head. I believe that was J.T. Tomesco, the intended receiver there.
John, and we got Sean Anderson in the backfield now for this drive.
Looks like 47, Jackson Gilbreth checking in. Gilbert's going to line up as the tight end over here on the right side. Sean Anderson behind Andrew Edwards. Edwards takes a snap. Again, he's looking to throw, and Edwards fires. It looked like it hit a War Eagle there, Donnie.
Yeah, Johnny hit the Heritage defender right in the stomach with the ball.
Wow.
He's lucky. Andrew Edwards is extremely lucky that ball was not picked off, John. And there was not anybody in front of him to stop him from scoring.
So here we go. That's going to bring up 3rd and 10. Edwards going to split 2 receivers into the boundary, twin receivers to the left. Takes a snap, looking to his left, and he's going to fire, and that is incomplete.
It was intended for Colby Crawford.
Colby Crawford was the intended receiver, but over his head, so that's going to bring up 4th down now for the Tigers.
3 and out, John, after that big turnover. That's something else the coaches would like to – that is at least 4 or 5 times this year that the defense has come up with a turnover and the offense has gone 3 and out right after the turnover.
So is that
Logan Turner?
Logan Turner, good to see that young man back. He'll be in to punt, stand at his own 25. Kick is away, kind of a low, wobbly kick. It's going to bound at about the War Eagle 48, takes a War Eagle roll. And the War Eagles are going to have good field position at their own 49-yard line. 6 minutes, 57 seconds left to go. First quarter play. Bentonville on top 7-0.
Well, real quick, John, I'd like to say hello. I have some family visiting from Kansas City, and they're listening to tonight's game. So I'd like to tell my aunt, Edie, and my cousin Kelly hello. And thanks for watching tonight.
Glad to have them tuning in. Hensley now gives the ball. I believe that's Cooper Bowman. And Bowman is going to be met immediately by number 42, Cole Joyce. He's going to be dropped for a yard loss, maybe 2. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 12. Now they'll call it 2nd and 11. Great play that time by Cole Joyce. Tell you, Donnie, Heritage really taking their time, not wanting to run off as much of that clock as possible.
John, you shorten the game. And give yourself a chance. You shorten the game, and you may be able to put up a score.
Hensley going to roll to his right. He's looking for a receiver. He's throwing deep. He's got a man.
Incomplete.
And, wow, number 7 was the intended receiver, Stephen March. And, Donnie, looked like March had it for just a moment there. I thought he was going to come down with it, but fell incomplete.
John, I thought he had the coverage beat, and the throw was there. He just was not able to hang on to it when he came to the ground.
All right, so that's going to bring up a big 3rd down play here for the Tigers. Let's see if they can get the ball back for the offense. Twin receivers to the right, single receiver into the boundary. Hensley throws a screen pass out to the left and well over the head of the intended receiver, Stephen March. It's going to fall incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down now and 11.
3 and out, another 3 out. The defense, John, they're playing outstanding tonight. Got a little lucky on that deep pass because the Heritage receiver was open.
Well, I'll tell you, Donnie, it was good coverage on that, but give Hensley some credit. He threw it in a good spot, but the receiver just couldn't hang on. So Heritage is going to punt it away. Punter standing back at his own 35. He gets a good spiraling kick. Kate Foster takes it at the 8-yard line. Foster trying to find some running room, and Foster gets it out across the 15 up to about the 18-yard line, where he'll be tackled. So Bentonville put in play 1st and 10 from their own 18.
And Cade Foster had to do all that on his own, John. We brought everybody to try to block that punt, and Cade had no blocking back deep.
Well, Bentonville scores easily on their first possession, went 3 and out on their second offensive possession. Let's see what happens right here. Andrew Edwards is going to stand in as quarterback, empty set. He's going to take it and run over the right side. Edwards got some running room, and Edwards is going to cross the 30-yard line. He's going to get it out to the 32. 12-yard pickup on the play. It'll be 1st and 10 again for Bentonville.
John, that first drive, Bentonville came out and just ran the ball. And then the second drive, we came out and threw 3 incomplete passes. So I'm going to say that Coach Dannenhauer is going to go back to that running game.
So 1st and 10, Bentonville. Cooper Smith split out to the right. Twin receivers to the left. Edwards going to give to Sean Anderson. Anderson's got some running room. Big hole over the right side. Anderson crosses the 40, gets out to about the 43. That's going to be about an 11-yard pickup. It'll bring up another 1st and 10. Well, Donnie, it sure looks like Bentonville is going to be able to do whatever they want on the ground tonight. Quickly, Bentonville running tempo, put a man in motion. Ball. Wow. Looked like it was going to be, it was like a fly sweep reverse. Fake to Kate Foster coming in motion. Edwards took it to his left and lost hold of the football. Donnie, I failed to see who got on that.
Well, John, he pitched it forward, so it's ruled an incomplete pass.
Oh, okay.
Incomplete pass.
So that'll bring up 2nd down and 10. So I didn't see where I thought he had tried to hand it to Kate Foster and kind of faked it, but wow. Twin receivers to the left, single receiver into the boundary. Edwards passes to his left, complete at the 48.
It's Cooper Smith.
Cooper Smith.
1st down.
Needed 10, picked up 11, 1st and 10 Tigers. Tell you what, Cooper Smith coming off a monster game last week. Good to see that young man get going again. Cade Foster, JT Tomesco, split out to the left. Cooper Smith.
John, here's
single receiver. Split out to the right, single receiver to the left.
Something we haven't seen. They just brought number 91 in to block. That's Tyson Wembley. Is an H-back.
Wow. Tyson Wembley, and he's blocking, I believe that was Sean Anderson. Yeah, Sean Anderson on the carry. Anderson picks up 11 yards. It'll be another 1st and 10 Tigers.
And there goes Tyson off the field.
Wow.
That's a nice lead block.
Bentonville quickly again up to the line. Same formation. Give again goes to Anderson over the left side. This time Anderson, he's going to pick up 3, maybe 4 yards. So that's going to bring up 2nd down for the Tigers.
Wow. That's one of our shortest runs of the night right there, John. I don't have the numbers, but so far this first quarter, Bentonville's got to be averaging over 10 yards a carry.
Well, that offensive line for Bentonville is just blowing holes through the Heritage defense. Edwards rolling to his right. He's going to fake a reverse to Cade Foster. Foster going to look like he was going to be met by a Heritage defender in the backfield, but was able to cut inside, pick up positive yardage. They'll get it down to about the 28-yard line. That's going to bring up 3rd and 3.
I didn't see who that was, but the right defensive end for Heritage, John, did a good job staying home. He did not over-pursue. and he was able to make Cade Foster turn that back into the inside for a short gain.
Well, here we go, 3rd and 3 now. Heritage putting everybody up in the box, single safety. Give goes to Anderson. Anderson just blowing through the defensive line there, crosses inside the 20, and Sean Anderson going to get down close to the 15-yard line. So another 1st and 10 Tigers.
Another run of well over 10 yards, John. The running game tonight is just as much as they want, it looks like.
Going to be some big stats for the running backs. Cooper Smith, Tomesco split to the right. Sean Anderson in the backfield. Edwards gives the ball to Sean Anderson. Anderson working his way around the left side.
Going to get about 5.
Yeah, they're going to call it about 3.
Timeout Heritage, John.
All right, well, that's a timeout. Let's go ahead and take it with them. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Bentonville Tiger football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Okay, we're back here in Rogers. Heritage coming out of the timeout. The Bentonville Tigers are going to have it 2nd and 7. Twin receivers to the right. Give goes to Anderson. Anderson takes it up the middle. He's going to be hit at about the 11. Another couple of yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up 3rd down for the Tigers.
Here we got Keegan and Cole coming in. We're going to line up in probably that diamond pistol formation.
Yeah,
John.
The big package coming in. And Donnie, Heritage, that defensive line, they've struggled tonight. I just don't see how they're going to be able to stop this package that's about to come at them. So now, this time, Cole Joyce goes in motion.
Ended up being like a power eye to the left.
And Anderson just going to ride his blockers inside the 5-yard line. That's going to be plenty for a 1st down. So it's going to be 1st and goal for Bentonville.
John, when Cole went in motion there, it ended up being the old power eye formation, basically. You had 2 lead blockers for the tailback to follow, just out of the pistol.
So 1st and goal to go. Edwards fakes the handoff. He's looking back. He throws. He's got a man in the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Bentonville. That is number 47, Jackson Gilbreth, from his tight end position. And that extends Bentonville's lead 13-0. Wow, what a nice play, Donnie.
John, that was that old tight end throwback. The tight end looks like he's blocking on a run play, and then he sneaks out to the opposite. All the flow's going to the right, and he goes out to the left, and he was all alone in the corner there.
So Logan Turner on once again to attempt the point after. Snap is low.
We're going to have offsides on Heritage, John.
Turner was able to boot it through. I'll tell you what, Cade Foster did a good job to handle the snap right there. But as you said, an offsides will be called.
So Bentonville declined the penalty, John. They didn't want the yardage, but it is a dead ball foul in high school. So Logan's going to have to redo the kick just from the – we declined the penalty. So they're –
yeah. Donnie, that's something Federation's got to look at that because, I mean, it's really – there's no consequence on that. Turner's kick is up. And it is good. And with 1 minute, 3 seconds left to go, first quarter play, Bentonville on top, 14-0. Back in a moment, you're watching Tiger football on the Bentonville Sports Network. Okay, back here in Rogers, as Bentonville gets set to kick it away to the War Eagles. Logan Tymason on to do the kickoff duties. Tell you what, it's good to see Logan Turner back, Donnie. But he's kind of splitting time with Logan Tymason, which is doing the kickoffs. It seems to be working really well. Well, the War Eagles will take the ball at their own 17. They're going to run it out past the 25. So good coverage that time by the Tigers. It'll be 1st and 10, Heritage.
So Heritage is going to start about their own 26-yard line.
And Donnie, I know you're going to you're looking at some of the other games around the 7A West tonight, and just when you get some score updates and we get a moment, let's pass along some of those scores. Carter Hensley getting set to take the snap. Give goes to the running back. That's number 27 in the game, Chris Nkeo, senior running back for the War Eagles. Nkeo is going to pick up a couple of yards there. It's going to make it 2nd down and 8.
John, out at West, Bentonville West is leading over Rogers 10-0 still in the first quarter. Fayetteville is beating Southside 7-0 in the first quarter, and Harbor Springdale are already in the second quarter 0-0.
Hensley's going to split 2 receivers to the left. He's going to roll to his left and looking to keep it, and he is going to be bottled up. He may pick up about a half yard out of that, but a good job that time by the Bentonville defense. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Yeah, they're going to give him a yard on that, say 3rd and 7.
That's going to be the end of the quarter probably, John.
And you're exactly right. So that's going to do it for the first quarter play here in Rogers, where the Bentonville Tigers lead 14-0. We'll be back after this break. You're watching Tiger football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you.
Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car. It's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
Welcome back to Rogers. We're here at Gates Stadium when we just started the second quarter of play with the Bentonville Tigers on top, 14-0. John McElroy, Donnie Payne. In week 2 of 7A West Conference play, of course, the Bentonville Tigers, week 3 of 7A West Conference play, Donnie. Tigers 2-0 in the 7A West. Of course, wins over Harbor, and then last week at Fort Smith Southside. So trying to go to 3-0 tonight and off to a good start so far. So as we begin here in the second quarter, Heritage is going to have it 3rd and 7. Big play for the Tiger defense. Hensley's going to look to his right. He's going to throw a screen complete, but he is going to be
fumbled,
up
I think, John.
by Cole Joyce, and Tigers are indicating that they think they have the football, and they do.
23 coming up.
23 for the Bentonville Tigers. That is Mason Middleton. Mason Middleton coming up with the football on a 3rd and 7 play, and the Tigers are in great field position.
Heritage's 27-yard line, John.
Well, I'll tell you what, Donnie, it was hard to see as the play happened right in front of the Heritage sideline there, but looked like Cole Joyce came over and just really hit the receiver hard right there, and I would imagine knocked the ball loose. Mason Middleton is Johnny on the spot.
There was lots of white shirts around it, though. That was for sure. Josh Ficklin back in at running back.
So here we go, Edwards. He's going to take the snap. He's going to roll to his right. He's going to throw a screen back to his left. JT Temesco is going to catch it. Temesco inside the 25, and Temesco is going to be taken down at the 20-yard line. Good pickup on first down. Looks to be about 8 yards. It'll bring up second down and 2.
Bentonville's already back up on the line, John.
Trip receivers to the right. Ficklin behind Edwards in the backfield. Give goes to Ficklin. Ficklin is so strong, Donnie. Good pickup. Looks to be about 4 on the play. It'll be 1st and 10 Bentonville.
I'm not going to lie, John. I'm excited that we're going to have this young man for 2 more years after this one.
You know, we got to see Preston Crawford run as a sophomore, and boy, I'll tell you, that was a great 3 years to watch that man young for 3 years. This is going to be fun to watch. 1st and 10 Bentonville. Ball spotted inside the 15-yard line. Edwards going to throw a screen complete out to Cade Foster. Cade Foster makes his way inside the 5.
They're going to say he stepped out, John. He was reaching for the goal line, but it looks like they're going to mark him out of bounds.
They're going to mark him out of bounds at about the 3-yard line, I believe. But that should be enough for 1st and goal to go.
And
that's
here comes the big package, John. Keegan and Cole coming in. We're going to line up in that diamond pistol formation. One of these times they're going to actually give the ball to either Keegan or Cole. I have this feeling they're actually going to get it. One of them is going to get to run the ball.
So it'll be 1st and goal to go. Diamond pistol formation. Ficklin in the backfield. This time a pass and incomplete. Tell you a little play action right there to Josh Ficklin.
Number
and
87.
87 was the intended receiver. That's Jack Schulteis.
And he was open, John. The throw was just a little high and a little hard.
Tell you what, Bentonville here trying to show some different things out of that diamond pistol. And, Donnie, that's, as we move further into this season, that's going to give coaches a lot of things to think about when they line up in that formation. Well, it's the same formation. This time, give goes to Ficklin. Ficklin's going to be in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Bentonville. Tell you, Ficklin kind of had to stop right after he got the handoff, made a nifty little cut out to his right, found some running room, got into the end zone.
Heritage did a good job, John. They collapsed right where the hole was supposed to be, but Ficklin stopped and made a jump cut to the outside and ran it in untouched into the corner of the end zone.
So Logan Turner on again to attempt the point after. Kick is up. And it is good. And with 10:46 left to go in the half, Bentonville on top, 21-0. Back in a moment. You're watching Tiger Football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
All right, we're back here at Gate Stadium where Bentonville's extended its lead 21-0. A big night for the running backs. Donnie, Sean Anderson, Josh Ficklin being able to kind of run at will tonight. Logan Tymason going to kick it away over to the right side. Ball's going to be taken at the 21. Return man's going to be hit at about the 27. He'll fall forward just across the 30-yard line. That's where it's going to be 1st and 10 now for the War Eagles. Grant Holland on the return.
Heritage got and have the ball at the 31-yard line, it looks like.
Yeah, it'll be 1st and 10 from the 31. Heritage trying to find something offensively. We're able to pick up a first down on their initial drive of the game, but nothing much since then. Hensley going to take the snap, and they're going to blow that. I think they're going to call a false start on the War Eagles, Donnie. It looked like somebody moved prior to the snap, but I'm not Not sure why they waited so late to throw the flag.
Yep, false start.
So that's what it's going to be. It'll back the War Eagles up 5 yards. Will it be 1st and 15?
And, John, the Heritage offense, they cannot get behind the sticks like this. When you get them in long yardage situations, that is not going to be good for their offense.
So Hensley will be your quarterback. Looks like he's got Cooper Bowman now in the backfield. He's going to line up just to his left. Twin receivers to the right. Hensley takes a snap. Give goes to Bowman. Bowman starts on the right side, cuts back to the left side, trying to find some running room there. He might get a yard, maybe a yard and a half out of that, but not much more.
And number 91, Tyson Wembley, John, wrapped him up right there at the line of scrimmage.
So they'll call it 2nd and 13. Ball is going to be spotted at about just past the 27-yard line. Tripped receivers to the right. Bowman to the right of Hensley. Hensley's going to throw out to the right. He's got number 2, Jeb Brown. It's complete at the 29. Brown crosses the 30. And Brown's going to get out to about the 33. They'll give him a short pickup on the play, but it's going to bring up 3rd down and about 9.
And John, Heritage is only there. They had one pass attempt downfield. All their passes have been real short, quick passes, trying to get the ball out of the quarterback's hand real fast. And they have not. Their shot downfield was almost successful. But so let's see if they'll come back to a deep throw here.
And Donnie, that makes sense right here. You throw it downfield. If you hit the big play, pass interference, it's a positive. But if Bentonville intercepts it, it's almost kind of like a punt. So let's see what Coach Steve Huffin wants to do. And it looks like
Heritage
right now he's going to take a timeout. Let's go ahead and take it with him. Back in a moment, watching Tiger football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Okay, we're back here in Rogers. Heritage taking their second time out of the half. 9 minutes, 5 seconds left to go. First half of play. Bentonville up big, 21-0. Donnie, I'm not sure why Coach Hookfin would want to call a timeout right there, but
he saw something in the formation he didn't like, or the wrong personnel were out there.
So here we go, 3rd and 9. Hensley, he is going to be hit as he throws, and that was Cole Joyce and looked like Zane Ochoa both met at about the same time. And I'll tell you what, Carter Hensley kind of walking off the field kind of gingerly right there as he was drilled immediately as he threw the pass.
And Bentonville definitely brought the linebacker blitz on that one.
Tell you, Hensley got to be glad he at least got that ball off, because I'll tell you what, that could have been a disaster.
Bentonville looks like they're going to come after the punt again here, John.
And punts away, kind of a low end over end. It's going to be taken by Cade Foster at the 25. Foster, he's going to get a couple of yards out toward the 30, but good downfield coverage by the War Eagles.
And John, Heritage is lining up in an interesting punt formation. They don't have any upbacks blocking it. Everybody's up on the line of scrimmage. And Bentonville is putting everybody up but Cade Foster, like they're coming after the punt since there's no blocking backs.
Let's see, is that
Sean
Anderson?
Sean Anderson back in there.
He's going to have Cooper Smith and Tomesco split out to the left. Give goes to Anderson. Anderson trying to find some running room in the middle of the defense there. Anderson's going to get out close to the 34-yard line.
Bentonville's going no huddle, John.
So it'll bring up 2nd down and 6. Bentonville quickly to the line of scrimmage. Tomesco comes in motion. Give goes again to Anderson. Anderson, big hole up the middle, and Anderson He's going to make his way all the way up across the 45-yard line. Bentonville going to be 1st and 10, and Donnie, they're running tempo here. Quickly. Bentonville offense. Cooper Smith comes in motion. Now Edwards going to throw. He's got a man incomplete. Holy cow, Donnie. Had him wide open. Who was that?
JT Tomesco.
Yeah, Tomesco. Tell you what, I know JT wish he had that ball back, because I think if he catches that, Donnie, that would have been a touchdown.
All right, John. But number 3 from Heritage, Terrion Franklin, John, looked like he may have deflected that ball. Just got a hand on it. Definitely was in the way.
So that'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Ball spotted at the 46 of Bentonville. Twin receivers to the left. Sean Anderson in the backfield. Edwards going to throw a screen out to Cade Foster. Great catch by Foster at the 48. Foster is going to fall forward to the 50-yard line. Not a big pickup, Donnie, but what a catch by Cade Foster.
3rd and 6 here.
So 3rd and 6 from midfield. Donnie, Tigers need to pick up the first down, keep this drive alive. 7 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the half. Tigers up 21-0. Edwards going to roll his right. Gives to Sean Anderson, going back to his left. Big yardage. Sean Anderson inside the 30-yard line. 23-yard pickup on the play. 1st and 10, Tigers.
John, that was a little counter draw. Everybody looked like it was going to be a rollout pass to the right, and Sean Anderson was going the block, and then he came back to the left on a little counter draw play.
Donnie, I was watching practice this week and watching them run that play, and I said to myself at the time, that's going to be a big one, and it sure was right there. So here you go, Sean Anderson once again. Anderson getting the yards in chunks. He's inside the 20, down to around the 18-yard line. That'll be very close to first down yardage.
Just a little
short.
short.
They're going to say it's short, so it'll be 2nd and 1 now. They'll spot it at the 19.
John, and I understand the coaches want to have, you want to be able to have the quarterback throwing the ball, but just right now there's no reason to throw the football. Not when you're picking up 9, 10, 11, 12 yards of run.
And pass, little tunnel screen there. That's going to be complete to Cooper Smith. And Cooper Smith's going to take it down to just shy of the 10-yard line. That'll be enough for a 1st and 10 Bentonville. So Tigers going to have it 1st and 10 from the War Eagle 11.
See if Sean Anderson gets a chance to run the ball into the end zone here.
And Edwards going to play action. He's going to roll to his left. Edwards going to try to run it in himself. He's going to be hit at about the 3-yard line, and Edwards is going to get it down to about the 2.
I think he was supposed to pass that one there, John, but he saw lots of green space. He just went ahead and tucked it in and ran.
Yeah, he was looking for that end zone right there. So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 2. Ball spotted just shy of the 2-yard line.
Bentonville bringing in their 2 big tight ends, 89 and 87.
It's called the heavy package right there. 89, Trevor Martinez. Give goes to Anderson. He's going to go right over Martinez. Touchdown, Bentonville. So Bentonville extends its lead 27-0, awaiting the extra point from Logan Turner. Yeah, Donnie, that's right. They bring in Trevor Martinez right there, the young sophomore. Big guy, great athlete. And Sean Anderson just went in right behind 89 for the score. Snap is back. Turner's kick is up. And it is good. So with 5 minutes, 33 seconds left to go in the half, Bentonville on top, 28-0. Back in a moment, you're watching Tiger football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing. serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Welcome back. The Tigers extending their lead 28-0, 5 minutes, 33 seconds left to go, first half of play. John McElroy, Donnie Payne with you. As the Bentonville offense, I'll tell you, they're running wild tonight, Donnie.
Running is the we talked about establishing the run game. I think they've done that tonight, John.
Logan Thomason to kick it away. Kick is in the air, and now Thomason kicks it deep, and this time Thomason's going to kick it into the end zone for the touchback. And the War Eagles have it 1st and 10 from their own 20. You know, we've seen them doing a lot of different things with Thomason, Donnie.
And Johnny kicks it deep sometimes. He kicks it. Pooch kicks it sometimes. Yeah, I think they're just trying to keep the return team off balance. Not really sure what's going on. So got a couple of scores here, John. Bentonville West still over Rogers 10-0. Conway over Cabot 14-0. And Springdale and Harbor are now tied at 7.
So here we go, 1st and 10 War Eagles. Hensley give
fumble, John.
And ball's loose. Ball's on the ground.
Bentonville's got it. Zane Ochoa, John.
Well, who else? Number 36, Zane Ochoa. Wow. And Bentonville's going to have it at the War Eagle 26-yard line.
John, that ball just came flying out of there. I mean, and Zane almost caught it in the air. There was whoever hit him. I didn't see the initial hit. They jarred the ball loose immediately.
5 minutes, 26 seconds left to go in the half. Bentonville knocking on the door once again. It's going to be this time J.T. Tomesco, Josh Ficklin is going to split out as a receiver, twin receivers to the left and right. Edwards with nobody behind him in the backfield. Edwards takes a snap. He's looking to throw, and he's throwing across the middle, and it is intercepted by number 11. He's going to cross the 30. He's run out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. So right after the fumble recovery, Bentonville tried to take a shot down the middle of the field and give it right back to the War Eagles.
And John, that was a bad throw. I mean, we're talking about how accurate he's been.
Yeah.
He's been a little off tonight, and once again, he just zoomed that thing in, overthrew it, right, and it was the closest receiver there was the Heritage.
Well, only Edwards is only his second interception on the season, but it puts the Bentonville defense back on the field. Now Hensley throws complete out to the left. Receiver's going to have it at the 43. He's going to make his way across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. It'll be a pickup of about 9 on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 1. Jeb Brown on the reception.
They ended up moving him back to the 45, John.
Hensley. Play action. He's going to keep it himself for the right side, and he is going to be wrestled down by number 91, Tyson Wembley, but not until he gets 1st down yardage. So 1st and 10 Heritage at their own 47-yard line.
You know, Coach Grant's probably a little upset with that outcome there, John. I want to go ahead and get if you can get the 35 before halftime, then that second half is going to speed up a lot.
Hensley going to throw a screen out to the left, and he is going to be met immediately.
Number 81, John.
Number 81, that is Ty Riley with another big play tonight.
Zane Ochoa, John, came on the blitz, and he made the quarterback throw the ball a little sooner than he wanted to, and it was a high lobbing throw, and it allowed our defender to read that and get out there.
4-yard loss on the play to bring up 2nd down and 14. I'll tell you what, if I saw Zane Ochoa coming after me, I'd get rid of it early too. Can't blame Hensley a bit right there.
And he was coming unblocked, John.
So 2nd and 14. Henley's going to roll to his right. He's going to try to throw deep, looking for Jeb Brown. And Jeb Brown almost comes down with it, but great defense that time. Turn around there for me, young man.
Johnny Anderson.
Johnny Anderson. I'll tell you what, Johnny Anderson, he's one of those guys just been playing at another level. Already 3 interceptions, I believe, on the year for Johnny Anderson. And a great play right there. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 14 now for the War Eagles. Ball be spotted at their 44-yard line.
Blitz.
Hensley looking to throw again. He's getting pressure. He's going to throw complete over the middle.
It's going to be well short of the first down, though.
That was Stephen March. He's going to catch it and be tackled at the 46-yard line. That's going to be about 4 yards short of the first down. That's going to bring up 4th down and 4.
I think Heritage is going to go for it here, John.
Well, there's no reason not to. You're down 28-0. You've got it on the Bentonville Tigers side of midfield. No reason not to keep your offense out there. So here we go. Trips right. Hensley awaiting the snap. Bentonville showing pressure. Hensley going to throw.
Intercepted.
It's going to be intercepted.
Cole Joyce.
Number 42, Cole Joyce, coming up with the interception. And it'll be Bentonville's ball. Let's see where they spot it. A great job by Cole Joyce reading the play right there and coming up with the pick.
Spotted on the 40-yard line, John.
So 1st and 10 Bentonville from their own 40 after the Cole Joyce interception.
Let's see Bentonville, back-to-back turnovers, John. You kind of come out and put points up this time.
Well, I believe that is the 3rd turnover tonight for the War Eagles. As Edwards looks to throw, looking to his right, he fires complete to number 11, Cade Foster. Cade Foster is going to be run out of bounds at around the 48-yard line. Good pickup on 1st down.
Got out of bounds, so it stopped the clock.
So it'll be 2nd and 2 now for the Tigers. Some kind of discussion going on. Not sure what the delay is here, Donnie.
Well, John, I don't think they stopped the clock when he went out of bounds over there. So they're trying to figure out how much time to put back on the clock.
You know, Donnie, in a 28-0 ball game, 2:17 and a half, I think sometimes you just play on.
Yeah, they're trying to get time added to the clock.
Well, I'm not sure because the referee down there, he kind of looked up here at the clock keeper, but now he's not sure what he's doing.
He told the line judge on this side. He turned around it. There they got it, 2:25.
Okay. So they let an additional 8 seconds elapse. So, well, after all that, it's going to be 2nd and 2 now for the Tigers. Trip receivers to the left. Is that Ficklin in the backfield?
It's Ficklin in the backfield.
Edwards going to throw. He's got Cade Foster over the middle, in and out of the hands of Cade Foster. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Cade Foster would like to have that one back, John.
Boy.
He's wide open on a crossing route. He may have been able to take that one all the way to the end zone.
There was a lot of real estate around Cade Foster if he comes down with that.
That ball was probably one of the best thrown balls tonight.
Yeah.
That was right where it needed to be.
So twin receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Ficklin behind Edwards in the backfield. Give goes to Ficklin. Ficklin's got the 1st down. He's looking for more. He's going to push his way down inside the 45-yard line. So clock stops, move the chains, 2 minutes, 12 seconds. Ball spotted just inside the 45-yard line.
Bentonville's already back up on the ball, John.
Same formation. Edwards looking to throw, throws a screen out to Ficklin, and Ficklin can't hang on. Boy, Ficklin had a lot of running room, Donnie.
Yeah. Little swing pass. No one was out here. There was one defender left over here, I think, John. That could have been a big play for the Tigers.
You know, it takes sometimes 9 or 10 or all 11 guys to take down Ficklin. I like my odds when Ficklin's got it one-on-one against a guy. So, same look. Edwards throwing to his right. He's got a man complete.
Cooper Smith
Cooper Smith.
made the catch and stepped out of bounds.
Yep, going to be about an 8-yard pickup on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 2. I'm sorry, 3rd down and 2. Two minutes, 1 second. Now we're going to go trip receivers to the left. Give goes to Ficklin. Ficklin accelerates through the hole, still on his feet. And Ficklin gets down to about the 22-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Bentonville.
Another big run, John, and he just runs so hard.
Well,
and he's so patient already for a sophomore. He waited for those blocks to be set up, and then he just goes.
But yeah, and he accelerates, Donnie. So here we go, 1st and 10 Bentonville. Edwards dropping back. He's looking. Now he's being pressured. Edwards going to turn it up inside the 20. Looking for the 1st down marker. Edwards still on his feet. Cuts back in, gets down to close to the 5-yard line. What a nifty run by Andrew Edwards.
I know he wanted to try to score there, John.
So that's going to be 1st and goal, Bentonville. Same formation. Give goes to Ficklin. Ficklin, touchdown, Bentonville. Josh Ficklin. And that extends Bentonville's lead 34-0. Ficklin's going to have some great stats coming out of this one.
That was his third rushing touchdown already, John.
Snap is back. Kick is up, and it is good. So with 1:22 left to go in the half, Bentonville extends its lead 35-0. Back in just a moment, you're watching Tiger Football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
At Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale, we understand that life is too short to spend hours in an ER waiting room. And we know that in an emergency, minutes really do matter. So our entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a clinical professional in 30 minutes or less, because we think you should spend less time waiting and more time feeling better. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, only at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
We welcome you back to Bentonville Tiger Football. John McElroy, Donnie Payne. We're in Rogers, Arkansas, at Gates Stadium, where the Bentonville Tigers have a 35-0 lead on the Heritage War Eagles. So, again, Logan Tymason, number 83, on to kick it away. See what he does this time, Donnie. Going to kick it deep, and Tymason got another touchback. You know, it's kind of been interesting with Logan Tymason. He's been doing the kickoff duties as Logan Turner's back, and we're seeing him doing the place-kicking duties. But Tymason, you know, doing a lot of different things with him, kind of sky-kicking it. He's shown that he's got some leg, can get into the end zone. So I really kind of like this 1-2 punch here with Logan Turner and Logan Tymason.
It keeps the return team guessing, John.
Absolutely. So Heritage going to have it 1st and 10 at their own 20. Hensley, he's looking to throw. He's throwing the deep ball again. He's looking for March.
Intercepted.
And it's going to be intercepted. Jackson Hutchins. Hutchins at midfield. Hutchins looking for some room to run. And Hutchins is going to be tackled at about the 45-yard line. That's the old tip drill right there, Donnie.
John, that bounced right off the Heritage receiver's hands and bounced right to Jackson Hutchins.
Well, Donnie, I kind of lost count. That either has to be the 4th or 5th turnover now for the War Eagles tonight.
5th. They've had that's the 3rd intercept. They've had 2 fumbles and 3 interceptions, and 2 punts for the other times they've had the ball.
So things kind of going from bad to worse
got it
for the War Eagles.
The Heritage 44 to start.
Edwards, he's going to throw complete to Cooper Smith on the tunnel screen. Smith kind of gets held up, but not before he gets close to 9 yards on the carry or on
John,
the reception.
Cooper tried to bounce that outside. They had a wall sealed for him. If he'd have just kept coming down to the inside, he'd have picked up more yardage.
So on 2nd and 1, Edwards trying to find a receiver, and it is incomplete.
Colby Crawford was the intended receiver. So we're seeing Colby out on offense a little bit tonight, John. This is the first time this year we've seen Colby out.
Tell you what, it's good to see that young man. He's done a great job. He's another one of the secondary guys that has played lights out this year. So good to see him getting some opportunities on the offensive side of the ball. Edwards now. Give goes to Sean Anderson. Anderson going to make his way to the 30. I'll tell you what, these Tiger running backs, they just don't go down easily.
No, John, they are running hard.
Good pickup by Anderson to bring up another 1st and 10.
Bentonville's got 29 seconds left. They're going to try to get another one in the end zone here, John, before halftime.
Trip receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Anderson in the backfield. Edwards rolling to his left. Edwards looking to throw. He's going to have to throw quickly. And he's got a receiver, and they're going to say it's complete. That's Cooper Smith.
He was looking for downfield, John, and Cooper was his outlet and was able to pick up about 9 yards there, and Cooper stepped out of bounds to stop the clock.
Well, I'll tell you, Andrew Edwards couldn't have held it for another millisecond. He was hit immediately as he threw, and a great job by Cooper Smith to stay in bounds. Edwards looking to his right, fires a screen pass and just underthrows that. And you can see down there, Andrew Edwards, he's kind of got his hands on his hips, knew that he had his receiver right there with a lot of field in front of him.
Just threw it down at his feet. Heritage is going to use their last timeout, John. Their defense is gassed, got their hands on their hips.
Hey, let's go ahead and keep it right here. So 14 seconds left to go in the half. Bentonville up big 35-0. Kind of what you expected, Donnie, and as we talked about in the pregame, we thought it was important that Bentonville get a quick start offensively and really get that running game going, and they've certainly done that tonight against the Heritage War Eagles.
John, they've been able to run. I said I don't have the numbers, but I'm sure the running game, it's got to be close to or over 10 yards a carry.
Absolutely. Both Ficklin and Sean Anderson just racking up the yards in chunks right now.
That's right. So score updates while we got a break here. Bentonville West now leads over Rogers 17-7, still in the second quarter. Conway has opened up a 21-0 lead on Cabot. That's going to surprise some people because Cabot was undefeated coming into this game. And Southside is now up over Fayetteville 14-7 in the second quarter. And Harbor and Springdale at halftime. Harbor's up 14-7 at halftime.
Well, a good one down there in Springdale, but maybe some little surprise right there. Fort Smith Southside up on Fayetteville 14-7. Of course, Bentonville has the Fayetteville Bulldogs next week at home. So, all right, trip receivers to the right, single receiver into the boundary. Give goes to Sean Anderson. Anderson's going to get 3 yards before he's hit. He's going to push his way up for a few more yards. It's going to be 1st and 10 Tigers. And I believe now the Tigers are going to take a final timeout with 7 seconds.
Bentonville's using their first timeout.
Hey, let's go ahead and take a quick one with them. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Bentonville Tiger Football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
Okay, back here in Rogers. 7 seconds left to go in the half. And coming out of the timeout, Bentonville's going to have it 1st and 10 at the War Eagle 16. So, Donnie, this is kind of one of those situations right here. You know, do you take one shot at the end zone and then maybe a second left? You can, if you don't get the touchdown, bring Logan Turner off.
That's right, Johnny. It looks 7 seconds. You got one shot at the end zone probably. And then, either kick the field goal or you just, try one more time and let the half expire.
The thing is, Edwards is going to have to get it out of his hands quickly if he's going to reserve some time. So Edwards drops back, looking to throw, and throws incomplete with 2 seconds remaining on the clock. And Donnie, I'll tell you what, that was a long 5 seconds. I didn't know if Bentonville was going to have any time after that play, but
Yeah.
2 seconds remain, and Logan Turner's going to come onto the field to attempt what is going to be a 33-yard field goal attempt.
And John, he had Cooper Smith open there for the touchdown. Once again, it was just a little high on the throw.
Ball is going to be spotted on the left hash. Snap is back. Kick is low line drive, but it's good.
They did not start the clock, John. That should have there. I'm going to say it should have ran the half out.
And that's going to do it for the first half of play here in Rogers. Bentonville on top, 38-0. Hey, we're going to take a commercial break, and when we return, we'll talk more about the first half of play here in Rogers. Join us here in just a little bit. You're watching Bentonville Tiger football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you.
Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car, it's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutobody.com.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
At Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale, we understand that life is too short to spend hours in an ER waiting room. And we know that in an emergency, minutes really do matter. So our entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a clinical professional in 30 minutes or less, because we think you should spend less time waiting and more time feeling better. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, only at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you.
Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car, it's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing. Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing. Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
And we welcome you back to Rogers, Arkansas. We're here at Gates Stadium, where the Bentonville Tigers are up big at half, 38-0. John McElroy, Donnie Payne, and Donnie, big first half by the Tigers, as we talked about in the pregame, or you talked about how you thought it was important that the Bentonville Tigers really establish this run game, get this offense going early, and there is no doubt they have done that tonight.
Well, John, they've been able to run at will against this defense. Like I said, I don't have official stats or anything in front of me, but I know we have to be averaging over 10 yards a carry.
Absolutely.
Right now.
And Josh Ficklin, Sean Anderson doing the workhorses tonight for the Tigers, but those two guys would give a lot of credit to that offensive line. Donnie, the holes are big enough, and we're two pretty big guys in here. We could run through those holes. But
I think I could pick up a yard or two.
Yeah. We're probably just wishful thinking right there. But, no, great job by the Bentonville offense. Of course, the defense, Donnie, we say it every week. They're doing what the Bentonville defense does.
John, I'm looking at my, I keep a chart of the possessions here for Heritage's possessions for the game. Interception, punt, fumble, interception. And the defense is just playing lights out. The Heritage offense, I think, has maybe 2 first downs for the whole game.
Well, when we come back here in the second half, it will be a continuous clock as the sportsmanship rule will be invoked. So should be a short second half when we return to play here in just a little bit. Well, it looks like the Heritage War Eagle Marching Band is getting ready to take the field to entertain the home crowd. Let's go ahead and step away. We'll take a few more commercials. We'll come back, talk about what we expect to see in the second half as we get ready for play here in Rogers, Arkansas. We'll be back in just a little while. You're watching Tiger Football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
It could happen to me.
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 It did happen to me.
A heat stroke can happen to anyone, and it's 100% preventable. Always remember, prehydrate, hydrate, and rehydrate. For more tips on proper hydration, go to kendrickfincher.org.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing. serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard in providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you.
Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car, it's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutobody.com.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard in providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you.
Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car, it's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutobody.com.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
And we welcome you back here to Gate Stadium here in Rogers, Arkansas, with the Bentonville Tigers up big at halftime, 38-0. The Heritage War Eagle Marching Band out on the field doing a fantastic job tonight. Donnie, what a performance by these young people out here. It's really good to see them. You know, these young people, your bands, your Spirit Squad members, and a lot of folks don't realize they practice all summer for these performances and for their competitions, and it's just great to see these young people out here.
John, they work extremely hard at their craft, just like everyone, just like the players work at their crafts, and it's good to get it's nice to get to see them out here performing as well.
It's kind of neat too. We're on the home press box side, and Donnie, I just have to say, it's a really nice press box here at Gate Stadium. They remodeled this thing several years ago, and they've done a fantastic job. But as we're up here, it's kind of neat to look down along the railing, and you've got so many of the parents and grandparents down there getting video of their band member out there and just really enjoying the evening out here.
That's right, John.
Well, I'm sorry, Donnie. I was going to say, I think you've been keeping up with some scores around the conference and around the state. What do you got for us, Donnie?
John, we got some scores. I just happened to read Henry Apple's tweet as I was looking at the Bentonville West Rogers score. He's covering the game. There was still 8 minutes left in the second quarter out at West. It's currently 17-7. Apparently, the referees out there are throwing a few flags, and Henry Apple had a quote said, there's more flags on the field at West right now than there are flags at the UN. So I thought that was a pretty good comment. But it's 17-7 West over Rogers. At halftime, I still think this is a very surprising score, John. Southside is now up 28-20 on Fayetteville.
Wow.
At halftime.
Yeah, that's, tell you what, that is pretty surprising. Of course, Bentonville last week defeating the Mavericks 35-7. And while I thought Bentonville got off to a slow start in that first quarter, Bentonville really poured it on in the second quarter, scoring 21 points and won that game going away. But Fayetteville right now really kind of going through some struggles. And, Donnie, that's Bentonville's opponent next week as the Fayetteville Bulldogs come to Tiger Stadium next week. So
and right now Fayetteville is 0-4 on the season, John,
yeah.
I believe, or 0-3. Excuse me. They did have to lose. No, they're 0-4. They lost one game to COVID so far this year.
And then going back to that Bentonville West Rogers game, did you say that one was at half?
No, they were still in the second quarter.
Still because of all the flags.
All the flags.
West right now on top by 10, but Rogers, that's kind of been one of the stories this year in the 7A West. A much improved team. Of course, Bentonville's going to get Rogers here in a couple of weeks, but the Rogers Mounties have shown a lot of improvement this year.
John, finally, I can't remember how long the coach has been there, but he's finally got the system established the way he wants it, and I believe Rogers came into tonight. They haven't lost a game. They did lose 2 games for COVID this year. So it's interesting that game's pretty close, 17-7. And then the other conference game at halftime, Harbor's up over Springdale 14-7.
That's a good one down there. Now, do you know, are they playing that at Harbor?
It's at Springdale tonight.
Okay, so at Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadiums, and Harbor up in that one right there. But a good close game. So really some great games around the conference.
And then
tonight.
the only 2 games in the Central because Little Rock Southwest, the new Little Rock school.
Right, the Griffons, I believe.
They had to cancel, and I can't remember who Bryant's opponent was, but Bryant has no opponent tonight, so Bryant's got a week off. So the 2 scores in the Central, Conway up over Cabot 21-0 at halftime, and a lot of people were picking Cabot to win that game. And then the other Central game, At halftime, it's Northside 7, Catholic 6. So Northside and Catholic 7-6 at halftime.
Tell you that Catholic team down there, good defensive team for the Little Rock Catholic Rockets, and Northside, a really solid team. So that's a good matchup right there. But, Brian, I saw that earlier this week. They were looking for an opponent as they kind of lost their game this week due to the coronavirus. So
they must not have been able to find anybody because they're not on the scoreboard tonight.
Yeah. All right. Well, the Heritage War Eagle Marching Band, they have completed their performance. They're exiting the field, and we are just minutes away from start of the second half of play here in Rogers. We're going to take one final commercial break, and when we return, we'll be set for play here in Rogers, Arkansas, with the Bentonville Tigers up 38-0. Back in just a moment. You're watching Tiger football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
At Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale, we understand that life is too short to spend hours in an ER waiting room. And we know that in an emergency, minutes really do matter. So our entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a clinical professional in 30 minutes or less, because we think you should spend less time waiting and more time feeling better. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, only at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you.
Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car. It's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
It could happen to me.
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 It can happen to me.
It did happen to me.
A heat stroke can happen to anyone, and it's 100% preventable. Always remember, prehydrate, hydrate, and rehydrate. For more tips on proper hydration, go to kendrickfincher.org.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
All right. We're back here in Rogers, Arkansas at Gates Stadium, getting set to start the third quarter of play with Bentonville up big 38-0. John McElroy, Donnie Payne. And we are excited to bring you week 3 of action in the 7A West Conference. Donnie, I know you've been kind of keeping up with some other scores around the league and around the state. What you got for us?
John, we just had at halftime now, Rogers scored right before halftime. It's 17-14 West at halftime out at Bentonville West Stadium tonight. Wolverine Stadium, excuse me.
Well, Wolverines in a battle with the Rogers Mounties, a much improved Rogers Mounties team, and a good one out there tonight. Well, the teams have finished their mandatory 3-minute warm-up period before we start the second half of play. They've returned to their sidelines, and we are just about set for play here in Rogers.
And Heritage won the toss, John, so they will be getting the ball to start the second half here.
So the War Eagles will send their kickoff return team on the field. And Donnie, 38-0, the sportsmanship rule, also known as the mercy rule, will be in effect here in the second half. So we'll have a continuous clock. Donnie, kind of run through when are the only times that the clock will stop in this second half?
John, they are supposed to still stop it like on first downs and penalties and change of possessions. But as soon as the ball is marked, then it starts again. So it should start here on the kickoff, and then as soon as they set the ball down, the clock should wind.
So it's going to be Logan Thomason will come on again to kick it away.
Of course, the coaches and referees can agree before the game just to not stop it for any reason. We've seen that happen on occasion as well.
Thomason's kick is away. Deep kick. It is going to bound into the end zone for a touchback, and the War Eagles will start 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
I thought the clock should have started there, John, as soon as he kicked it. But
Number 12, Carter Hensley. He'll be your quarterback. He's going to have number 14, Cooper Bowman, in behind him at running back. He'll split 2 receivers out to the left. Hensley takes a snap. Give goes to Bowman up the middle. Bowman's going to get out to about the 24. He's going to push his way up to the 25-yard line. So a 5-yard pickup on first down for Cooper Bowman.
all right, John. So we were talking about going to have lots of new people out there. We have a whole new middle linebacking crew. We got number 48.
That is Connor Horton out there.
Number 49, who I don't have on my roster. Let me see if I can find it here on the app.
2nd 5, Hensley throws out to his right. Incomplete. Pass was intended for number 2, Jeb Brown.
Number 4, Caleb Young on the coverage, John. That's a new cornerback. We also have number 3, Ty Grant out there at cornerback. We got number 36 at defensive end. That's Zane Ochoa. So Zane, our 2 outside linebackers are still our starters, Zane Ochoa and number 23, Mason Middleton.
So on 3rd and 5, Hensley's going to throw to the left. Receiver's going to be hit as the ball got there. Ball comes up in the air, falls to the ground, incomplete. And that is going to bring up 4th and 5 for the War Eagles. Well, the home crowd getting a little
the home fans wanted a little pass interference.
Yeah,
there.
they did. So here we go. Heritage going to sit on the punting unit. That'll be Cade Foster will stand back at his own 39 awaiting the punt. Snap is back, punts away, kind of a low end-over-end kick that's going to bound at the 48, take a sideways roll. Now it's going to roll down to the 45-yard line, where it's going to be 1st and 10 Bentonville from their own 45.
I like number 49, according to the app on the Bentonville Tiger app, is number 49 is Joey Burton, sophomore. He was the other middle linebacker there.
So number 16, Drew Wright, now on as your quarterback for Bentonville. He'll have number 24, Johnny Pike, in the backfield. JT Temesco will split out to the left, single receiver to the right. Wright's give goes to Pike. Pike over the left side. Pike's got some running room. Pike crosses midfield, gets down to about the 47. It's going to be a 6-yard pickup. It'll bring up 2nd down and 4.
John, we got a new running back, a new quarterback, but it's still the starting offensive line. It's still Cooper Smith and JT Temesco at receivers.
So same formation. Wright takes the snap, fakes the handoff, play action. Wright's looking to throw, and Wright is going to be sacked back at the 48-yard line. Peyton Yeager coming in to make the sack for the War Eagles. That's going to bring up
third and 8.
Well, looks more like 3rd and 7, Donnie.
I would agree, 3rd and 7.
So 3rd and 7 for the Tigers. Ball spotted the 48-yard line. Wright takes a snap. He's looking to his left. He's looking to throw. He's throwing downfield for Johnny Pike. And it is incomplete, just a little long. Good coverage on the play. Looked like Johnny Pike right there. Donnie may have been running a wheel route out of the backfield.
And John, he was open. He just let him just a little too much. Looks like Bentonville's going to go ahead and just go for it here, John.
So on 4th and 7, the Tigers are going to leave the offense on the field. Now, Donnie, this could be a thing where they quick kick. We've seen that with Wright
Yeah,
before.
it looks like the formation for quick kicking.
And that's exactly what it is as Wright gets one away. It's going to hit at the 15. It's going to go toward the end zone. And
Cooper Smith, they're going to put it at the right short of the end zone.
I think that was Cooper Smith and also J.T. Tomesco down there. And Donnie, that ball could not be any closer. I'm looking at it through the binoculars right here. Could not be any closer to the goal line. Wow, what a play.
That was a good kick, John. That was a nice tight spiral even. It took a sideways bounce. So we've got the clock running here, John. They're not stopping it on the change of possessions or anything. Coaches may have agreed before the game just to keep it going.
Well, under 7 minutes to go in third quarter play. And now
timeout Heritage.
Heritage is going to take a timeout. Let's go ahead and take it with them back in a moment. You're watching Tiger Football, the Bentonville Sports Network.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you.
Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car. It's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
Okay, and coming out of the timeout, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the War Eagles. They're backed up inside their own 1-yard line.
Going to quarterback sneak it, John.
Yeah, Hensley just going to try to get some breathing room right there. I think he's able to push it out for a yard or two. But Hensley taking the snap under center from his own end zone. And they're going to spot the ball about the 3-yard line. So pickup of 2 on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 8.
Just try to give himself a little bit of room to work with.
Carter Hensley is going to have Cooper Bowman as his running back just to his left. Single receivers to the right and left. Hensley gives to Bowman. Bowman trying to find some running room, crosses the 5, and Bowman's going to pick up yardage to about the 9-yard line. It's going to come up just a little shy of a 1st down. So it'll be 3rd down and 2.
John, we got a whole new group out there now. Even number 29, Ethan Arnold at one outside linebacker. Number 24, Johnny Pike at the other outside linebacker.
Well, Johnny Pike doing double duty now. So on 3rd and 2, again, Hensley going to line up Bowman in the backfield. This time Hensley wants to throw. He throws complete to his left. And big play that time for the War Eagles. That is number 5 for the War Eagles, Nathan Mora on the reception. And, Donnie, I think that may have been, other than that one pass in the first half, I think that may have been one of Heritage's biggest plays of the night.
I think you're right, John. And Number 14 on coverage out there, Felipe Martinez, sophomore. He tried to go cut inside to maybe make a play on the ball. When he missed it, there was no one on the outside, and he was able to make a nice pickup.
1st and 10, War Eagles. Ball spotted at their 34-yard line. Hensley. Give goes to Bowman. Bowman's going to be hit at the 32.
Well, that time, Felipe
yeah.
Martinez in on the tackle on that one, John.
Felipe Martinez coming in to make the stop, but not before Bowman picks up 5 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 5.
At number 19 just checked into the game, Nick Stone, sophomore. Number 3, Ty Grant.
Hensley now fakes to Bowman. He's going to try to keep it himself. Not much running room in the middle of that Tiger defense. So that's going to bring up 3rd down for the War Eagles. He'll say he picked up a yard. It'll make it 3rd and 4. All right. Under 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter of play. Continuous clock. Bentonville in command, 38-0. Hensley rolling to his right. He's throwing out, and that is incomplete. What a great job by number 81, Ty Riley. We've called his name several times tonight, but Ty Riley makes a great defensive play there to bring it to 4th down.
John, he read that route, and if the ball was thrown any closer to the inside, Ty Riley would have picked that one off. Heritage is going to bring out the punt team, John.
So it'll be number 29, Grant Holland, on to punt it away for the War Eagles.
Cade Foster's going back to return.
Yeah, that's one of those things, you kind of have your special teams kind of set. It's kind of hard to sub in and out for those things, but Cade Foster is going to stand back at his 28, awaiting the punt of Grant Holland. Now the official comes in, and Heritage
called the timeout.
Wants to take a timeout. Let's go ahead and take it with them. Back in a moment. Watching Tiger football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
We're back. Whereas Heritage comes out of the timeout, it's going to be 4th down and 4 from the Heritage, call it 40-yard line. Grant Holland in to punt it away. Cade Foster is going to stand back at about his own 31. Snap is back. Holland gets the punt away. A very high kick. Cade Foster is going to fumble it.
He got on it, John. That was number 4. They switched.
Number 4, Caleb Young coming in, try to field that. And he was able to get back on that and maintain possession for the Tigers. But tell you what, Donnie, that ball was up into the lights. That was a tough one to get right there.
That punt was way up, hanging up in the sky in the lights.
So 1st and 10 Tigers.
While we're waiting for the offense here, John, Harbor just scored to start the 3rd quarter. Harbor now leads 21-7 over Springdale at Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium.
So once again, Drew Wright will be your quarterback. Johnny Pike, running back. Twin receivers to the right, single receiver here to the left. Give goes to Pike. Pike hitting the backfield, but stays on his feet. Pike trying to work his way up for positive yardage. Is able to make about a 3-yard gain out of that somehow, Donnie. I tell you what, Pike was hitting the backfield, but somehow was able to squeeze his way up for a 3-yard gain.
John, we got a whole new offensive line out there. Let's see if we can. We got number 56, Jack Schultheis.
There he is, Big Jack. Talked to his parents last week.
I'll get some more numbers here when we have a chance.
Right now is going to throw out to his right, complete at the 30. Receiver gets it out to the, well, they'll call it about the 34-yard line. That is number 18, Connor Taylor, in the game now. Good reception by Connor Taylor.
Yeah, number 67, Trevor Martinez at left guard. Number 64, Andrew Perry at right guard. 82, Rafe Stalls at tight end. 86, Andrew Williams at a tight end.
So 3. On 3rd and 3, give goes to
that's Chris
Collier-Surley, I believe.
Yes. He's going to be a little short, it looks like. Let's see what Bentonville does here.
So he'll be just about maybe less than a yard short. Call it 4th and 1 right here.
I'd say just go ahead and go for it here, John. Or they might let the quarter run. Well, they're going to have to run one more play before the quarter. Bentonville's going to go for it.
Clock's rolling.
Johnny Pike served back in.
Give goes to Pike, and Pike's going to squeeze his way up to around the 40. It'll be 1st and 10 Bentonville, and that is going to be the final play of the third quarter. So we played 3 here in Rogers. Bentonville on top, 38-0. We'll be back for the fourth quarter in just a moment. You're watching Tiger Football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
And we're back here in Rogers, Arkansas at Gates Stadium, where we're getting set to start the fourth quarter of play. Bentonville on top, 38-0. 12 minutes on the clock. Fourth quarter, of course, the sportsmanship rule in effect, and we'll have a continuous clock from here on out. So as we start the fourth quarter, it'll be 1st and 10 for Bentonville. Ball spotted at their own 40. Drew Wright, your quarterback, is going to put twin receivers to the left, single receiver into the boundary. No backs in the backfield. Wright takes a snap. Now he's going to run it to his left, and he is going to be met by a host of War Eagles. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Well, that was a quick third quarter, Donnie.
And the clock doesn't have to stop for any reason. That's what I was talking about. Bentonville West and Rogers are still at halftime. We might be done with our game before they get started in the third quarter out there.
So on 2nd and 10 now, this time Edwards will have, Drew Wright will have Johnny Pike in the backfield. Gibbs going to go to Pike. Pike over the left side. Pike's got some running room across the 45. Pike working his way up to about the 49-yard line. Good pickup on 2nd down. Going to be just shy of the 1st down marker.
Johnny Pike, sophomore, John, he's got some pretty good speed in the backfield.
He absolutely does. As I was saying last week, I was fortunate to have been coaching that young man since he was about in 4th grade and got to see a lot of touchdown runs as a youth. But it's great to see him here on a Friday night with the Tigers.
Got number 54, Cole Calger, in at center, sophomore.
So Pike this time with the carry. And it looks like he's going to have just enough for the 1st down right there.
It's going to be a 1st down.
So 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Ball spotted at the 49-yard line of the War Eagles.
There's Cole Calger, John. His parents both are Bentonville High School graduates.
Wright takes a snap, rolling to his right. He's going to throw across the middle, complete to number 82. That's Rafe Stalls. Stalls is going to make a great run down to the 30, inside the 30, and all the way down to the 26-yard line. Great pass by Drew Wright that time, and a great catch and run after the catch by Rafe Stalls.
We got number 25, Bryson Delosier checking in, and number 37, Chris Collier-Surley checking back in for Bentonville.
Collier-Surley will be your running back behind Drew Wright. Wright takes the snap. Give goes to Collier-Surley. Collier-Surley hits the line of scrimmage, still on his feet. You know, Donnie, that's what's impressive about these Bentonville running backs. You look at Josh Ficklin and you look at Sean Anderson. We see Johnny Pike. Man, they do not go down with just first contact or one or two guys. It takes multiple guys to bring these guys down.
That's right, John. Chris Collier-Surley running hard, picking up 6 on that first down carry.
Give goes again to Collier-Surley. He's got a hole over the right side. He's going to get inside the 20.
Trying to make a cut, John, and his feet slipped out from underneath
He'll
him.
be stopped just shy of the first down. It'll bring up 3rd down and 1. Bentonville run a little tempo. Give goes to Collier-Surley. Collier-Surley inside the 15. He's got the first down and more as he takes it all the way down to the 12-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 Bentonville from the War Eagle 12.
And Bentonville's going to huddle up again here, John. They were just trying to go fast, get that first down before Heritage had a chance to get the defense set.
Give goes again to Collier-Surley into the end zone. Touchdown. Chris Collier-Surley from 12 yards out extends the Bentonville lead 44-0.
You like to see these younger guys, John, get in a varsity game and able to pick up some experience there.
So this time, Logan Thomason on to attempt the point after. Snap is back. Kick is up, and it is good. And with 7 minutes, 52 seconds left to go in the ball game, Bentonville extends its lead 45-0. Back in a moment. You're watching Tiger Football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you.
Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car. It's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
We're back where Bentonville has extended their lead 45-0 on a 12-yard touchdown run by Chris Collier-Surley.
I saw another number out there, John, number 65, on that touchdown run, Gavin Marveggio.
Marveggio, yeah.
He was in there blocking. Another big hole for Chris Collier-Surley to run through there.
So Logan Thomason on now to kick it away. Thomason's kick is going to be taken at about the 7-yard line. That is March on the return. Stephen March is going to bring it up across the 20, get it out to the, looks like the 25-yard line. That's where the War Eagles will put it in play 1st and 10.
Number 4, Caleb Young was able to push him out of bounds there. He's got a new defensive line. We got number 50 out there. Nick Mendoza.
Nick Mendoza.
Number 53, Caden Burke. And number 90, Xander McCage out there as our defensive lineman. Number 19, Nick Stone, sophomore, out at outside linebacker.
This time, handoff goes to the running back over the right side. Short pickup on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down. I'll call it 7.
Number 59 checking in, Aiden Lynch. Coming in to get some snaps on the defensive line.
Carter Hensley been the War Eagle quarterback the whole way here. He's got number 14, Cooper Bowman, lining up at running back. He'll split 2 receivers out to the right on 2nd and 7.
38, Taylor Cobb in at safety.
Hensley going to roll to his right. He's looking to throw. He's trying to throw over the top, and it is incomplete. See who that was over there. Number 2, that is Jeb Brown, was the intended receiver.
Number 27, Eli Estes on the coverage.
Good job by sophomore Eli Estes. Was right with Jeb Brown all the way on that one. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 7.
Got number 30, Cameron Smith in on this play. Number 69, no, excuse me, that's number 59.
Good to see Cameron Smith have that young man in class. I tell you, he's a great young man. Good to see him in the ball game tonight. So on 3rd and 7, Hensley's going to take the snap. He's looking to his right. He's going to fire. Incomplete. Pass was intended for number 15, Brady Laird. But that is going to bring up 4th down now for the War Eagles. 5 minutes, 30 seconds. Running clock.
Heritage is going to punt.
And the War Eagles are going to send the punting unit on. It'll be number 29, Grant Holland, coming on again to punt it away. And number 4, said that is Caleb Young. And Holland's punt is away, kind of a high end over end, taken by Caleb Young at the 37. Young still on his feet, crosses midfield, and Young is going to get the ball into War Eagle territory down to about the 46-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10 Tigers. Well, Donnie, next week, the Fayetteville Bulldogs coming to town. It sounds like they're in a battle tonight with Fort Smith Southside. So
let's see if we had any update. Still latest thing is still 28-20 halftime, Southside over Fayetteville.
All right. Drew Wright takes the snap. He's going to roll to his left, and he's going to fire complete out at the 45. Receiver's going to get the ball.
That was number 9.
Number 9, I think that's Nolan Jenkins.
Nolan Jenkins.
Yeah,
yep.
Nolan Jenkins into the ball game now.
Nolan Jenkins was able to score a touchdown on senior night. The senior got a touchdown against Harbor.
Bentonville running a little tempo right here. Twin receivers out to the right on 1st and 10.
Number 41 got the carry this time.
That is Trey Thompson.
Another senior.
Trey Thompson's going to get it down to the 20-yard line. That'll be another 1st and 10 Bentonville.
Kind of surprised that Bentonville's going no huddle here, John.
You know, I think, Donnie, they're just working on some things. Trey Thompson, once again, gets the handoff from Drew Wright. He's going to get 4 yards on 1st and 10. It'll bring up 2nd down and 6.
Chris Collier-Surley checking back in.
Ball's going to be spotted at about the 16-yard line.
Northside now pulling away 21-6 at Northside over Catholic.
Give goes to Collier-Surley. He's got 1st down yards. He's going to get into the end zone. No, they're going to say he was down at the 1-yard line, Donnie.
But
I don't see how he didn't
get in. The Heritage player is hurt, John.
Oh. Okay, looks like a little shaken up, but he's up on his feet. That's good to see. They're going to spot the ball right at the 1-yard line.
Kind of surprised that they marked him short there.
Yeah, Seth Kendall, the War Eagle, shaking up on the play, but he's up on his feet, walking off.
Cabot mounting a little comeback, 28-14 now at Cabot. Conway over Cabot, 28-14. Harbor now pulling away from Springdale, 28-7 now Harbor.
Number 22, Carson Cloyd, now in at running back.
Junior Carson Cloyd, I have him in class this year.
1st and goal from the 1. Give goes to Cloyd. Touchdown, Bentonville. Carson Cloyd with a 1-yard touchdown run. And Bentonville extends its lead 51-0. 2 minutes, 5 seconds, and Donnie, the clock is just rolling. No need to stop this one.
Number 10 is holding now. Caden York in to hold. Logan, Tymason kicking. We got Joshua McElroy, number 43, out there on the right end blocking.
And Tymonson's kick is up, and it is good. So with a minute 58 left to go in the ball game, Bentonville 52, Heritage nothing. Back in a moment. You're watching Tiger Football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
Logan Thomason now to kick it away. Ball's going to hit at about the 3 and bounce into the end zone for a touchback. So it'll be 1st and 10 Heritage from their own 20. Well, Donnie, a good outing tonight for the Bentonville Tigers. You know, this is what you expected of Bentonville. And we talked about in the pregame, it was important, I thought, for the Tigers to get off to a good, quick start tonight, and they certainly did. And, you know, after that first touchdown drive by the offense, Tigers have never really looked back from that point on. So and it's good to get a lot of these guys in here tonight.
Some more players. Number 26, senior Luke Simmons out on defense now. I have Luke in class this year.
And give goes to the running back. I didn't see who was carrying the ball right there, but
27.
Number 27, that's Chris Nkeo. Nkeo gets maybe a yard on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 9.
Got number 44, Sam Jeffus, sophomore out at cornerback.
Inside a minute and a half left to go in the ball game. 2nd and 9.
Ashton Alston, number 46, sophomore in at linebacker.
And KO takes the handoff over the right side. He'll pick up a couple of more. But it'll be 3rd down. Well, they give him a yard on the gain. It'll be 3rd and 7. Under a minute left.
Number 98, Dominic Cunningham in at nose guard, senior. Just trying to get some of these names read.
Third and 8. Hensley takes a snap. He's going to throw to his right, and that one's going to be complete.
Short of the first down, caught it on his knee.
Yeah, at the 32-yard line. So that's going to bring up 4th down. 21 seconds, and I would imagine Heritage just going to let this one
need to
run
another
out.
play.
Yeah.
You got number 52 was in on that last play, Carson Bramis. And I apologize if I mispronounced that name.
So the final 4 seconds running off the clock. Heritage is going to try to run one more play, and now that's going to be it. They're going to blow it dead, and that's going to do it. So a dominating performance by the Bentonville Tigers tonight. They're going to win this one 52-0 as the teams come out to the hashes. Bentonville doing the helmet salute right there. But a happy ride home back to Bentonville tonight as the Tigers come out dominating this one from start to finish. Well, let's take a commercial break. We'll come back here and wrap it up. You're watching Bentonville Tiger Football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
All right, we're back here at Rogers Heritage High School at Gates Stadium, where the Bentonville Tigers have defeated the War Eagles 52-0. Well, Donnie, as we said, commanding performance by Bentonville from start to finish. We go back to the pregame. Certainly Bentonville was able to establish the run game early. Thought that was a really good thing. Bentonville, I thought, for the most part, played a pretty clean game in terms of penalties. Not nearly as many as last week. We thought that was something that was kind of important they do tonight. But a good outing by the Tigers. Got a lot of players into play tonight. And now we can start turning our attention to the Fayetteville Bulldogs next week.
And John, I'm just looking here. Fayetteville still, it's the game in the fourth quarter now. Fayetteville is still trailing Southside 28-20. And I was just reading something here. It says we have Fayetteville Bulldog football records that going back all the way to 1908, and no Fayetteville high school team has ever started 0-5.
Wow.
So that is not the kind of that's not a record that Coach Casey Dick is looking for at Fayetteville, but they have 12 minutes to avoid being the first Fayetteville high school team since at least records going all the way back to 1908 to start the year 0-5.
Well, regardless how it comes out tonight with Southside and Fayetteville, the Bulldogs are going to travel to Bentonville next week. Only the second home game this year for Bentonville, but it will be good to be back at Tiger Stadium. And, when Bentonville and Fayetteville get together, that is always a classic matchup. So it's going to be fun next week, and we certainly hope all of you out there that joined us tonight will join us next week as the Bentonville Tigers will return to Tiger Stadium to take on the Fayetteville Bulldogs. Well, that's going to do it for us tonight. On behalf of Donnie Payne, I'm John McElroy, and we say thank you for tuning in and hope you join us next week. But for now, so long, everyone, as Bentonville wins tonight 52-0.